Hey everybody, what is up and welcome back to another list with the TheMKninja. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love Crash Team Racing. It's such an amazing game with great controls, awesome music, and really good racetracks. Top-notch ones if you ask me. But even though I love them all, I do have my favorites. Keep in mind, this is entirely my opinion. Please write yours in the comments below, but be nice about it. If you are not, I will delete them. Anyway, these are my top 5 favorite Crash Team Racing tracks. Number 5. Polar Pass. This is a pretty crazy one. The snow theme was a big level type in Crash Bandicoot 2, with both regular levels and chase levels. And this track is definitely reminiscent of those levels. It even has the big bear from the chase levels frozen in ice, which is an awesome nod to the second game. The map for this track is all over the place. Jumping from ice platform to ice platform over freezing water is a lot of fun. Traversing around big blocks of ice is pretty exciting, and turning on the ice is harder but cool. And the shortcut is one of the most obvious in the whole game, but it does take quite a bit of timing. Plus, that big jump over the ramp-shaped ice is pretty awesome. This track is really cool. Expect a lot of puns in this video. Number 4. Sewer Speedway. Yeah, the sewer level is a staple in a lot of games, and some people don't like them, but they were some great levels in Crash 2, and now they have a racetrack. Very fast-paced and exhilarating, traversing around the tubes is very cool. The shortcut is also one of the hardest but most effective in the game. And there are so many spots to do a jump boost that it's crazy. You can get some very fast times in this level. Boosting around the tubes is a lot of fun, and this is just one of my favorite levels to speedrun through. Plus, the music for this level is a perfect fit and enjoyable to listen to. Totally tubular. Number 3. Engine Labs. This track is just really fun to me. It has some of the coolest imagery out of all the racetracks, with a lot going in the background that makes the track feel very alive. And driving around in a giant, dangerous lap is just a really cool idea, and it's executed very well. Plus, it's a much more angular than most of the other tracks, which helps it stick out, and makes it a bit tricky for new players to get around effectively, but not very difficult for advanced players who have mastered slide boosting. It also has a pretty interesting shortcut that you wouldn't normally think about. Even if it isn't too much of a shortcut, it's still really cool though. And the music in this track is really catchy. Number 2. Hot Air Skyway. Now, this is an extremely creative idea for a racetrack that you don't normally see in just about any other racing game, at least ones that are worth noting that I can think of. The twists and turns are tricky, but satisfying if you can pull them off. The shortcut takes timing, but is obvious, similar to the one in Polar Pass. The fast driving while seeing tons of blimps around you, and even going through one of the blimps is so exciting. And just the idea of driving in the sky on a road is just plain awesome. This track is definitely high up there. Number 1. Oxide Station. This is basically Rainbow Road for Crash Team Racing, except way better. Because not only is it less annoying and safer, since it's not nearly as easy to fall off on this track, but you get to drive through a huge space station. That's freaking awesome! Oxide's home track is full of really amazing moments, like jumping across gaps in open space, turbo sliding around turns while seeing other parts of the track twisting and turning all around you, and it has a very hidden but extremely effective shortcut that takes quite a bit of practice, but is a valuable piece of information, especially in the boss fight or ghost races. The music for it is also really good, and the track as a whole is incredibly fun to traverse. It's out of this world. So if you guys enjoyed this video and managed to survive my terrible puns, please go ahead and make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos. Also make sure to check out my supporters, all that great stuff, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.